here with Sherwin, head brewer, co-owner of Brewyard Beer Company. We are trying our Ekuanot smash beer. Very excited. Full disclosure, we have had this before. Couple times. But it was put on tap Wednesday, is that correct?
Yeah, for Stein members and for you and your friends as well.
Right. Today's Saturday. So this was finished, about 2 weeks ago?
About 2 weeks. I kegged it 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And it's kind of been cold conditioning, and it's actually very bright, and it's still very, very hoppy and very flavorful still after 2 weeks.
Yeah. So it was 2-row, that's it, and it was Mecca grade was the company,
Mecca grade,
correct?
yeah. La Monta 2-row, 4 malted.
Okay.
Out of Estate Malt House in Central Oregon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it was, we went just steeping Whirlpool, and the IBU target was 40, I believe, if I recall, right? 39, 40, somewhere in that range.
40 IBUs. Yeah.
And that's all we did. We just did Whirlpool. Well, steep, it was Whirlpool for 15, steep. No, it was steep for 15, Whirlpool for 15?
Whirlpool for 15, then steep for 15.
Okay.
So a total of 30 minutes.
30 minutes total.
Before we cooled it down through the counterflow.
And the yeast was their house common strain they have.
Yeah, which is equivalent to the 810. The YE's
Right.
810, yeah.
Okay.
San Francisco lager.
So yeah, let's do a taste test. Like I said, we've had it before, but yeah, let's see what we get out of this. So when I first got this on Wednesday when I tried it, we both thought it had like a pepperiness to it, if I recall, right, on smell and the taste, and the aroma was a little bit not quite as there, but right now the aroma to me is a lot brighter than when I first smelled it. Like whatever happened in the last 3 or 4 days, because I'm getting a lot more of the fruit coming through.
Fruit, kind of floral.
Yeah, a little floral in there for sure, like some fresh flowers.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's taste it. Yeah, I think that is beautiful. The balance on it is wonderful. The interesting thing that he and I noticed was that it's a little more bitter than we expected it. So our target was 40. The received bitterness, I would say, is closer to like 50 or 60.
I think so.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously you're dealing cryo hops, your bitterness is going to be very different. You know, you're looking at what? I think it's like 22 alpha acid on the hops.
Yeah. I mean, it's the first time using cryo hops, so we were just kind of winging it. Kind of see where it took us, because they recommend using half of what you usually use with normal hops.
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of what we did, just all Whirlpool and double dry hop.
Double dry hop. That's right. Double dry hop did. That's right. And it's interesting because I thought for sure it'd be a lot more like flavor for it, which it has a lot of flavor too, for sure. But a lot more IBUs definitely something summarized in there a lot more than I thought.
Right.
But not in a bad way. I mean, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the balance is still great on it. It was just more of a surprise, I think, than anything.
Right. I mean, maybe due to the cryo process, it's probably had better utilization in the boil.
Yeah.
Than what we would expect.
Yeah, and I was wondering, like, I thought about this after we first had tasted it, if that spicy, peppery thing was coming from the Mecca grade malt. I thought about that for a second, but I was like, no, that wouldn't really.
Right.
It's not rye. It's not really anything.
Yeah, it would. I mean, the malt kind of contributes more of that kind of biscuit kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so I thought about that for a second. I was like, no, that's not it. And we thought it might be the hop or the yeast, but that wasn't it. But whatever that was there to me is way more mellowed out. That herbal thing that we were getting.
Now it's a lot more balanced, and it does take on a more kind of fruitier note now.
Fruity, and I'm glad you said floral. That's exactly what it is. There's definitely a lot of floralness coming out of this. Wonderful beer. The body on it's fantastic. Nice and crisp. I had all my friends come in and try it. They raved about it. I thought it was fantastic.
It came out very well.
Yeah. Came out fantastic. Is there any changes you think that you would make in the future for another attempt?
It'll probably just be more experimentation with the cryo hops in terms of different temperatures and different amounts and things of that sort. But in terms of this beer, it's so simple. It's
simple.
Great.
It's great. And Ekuanot ended up being phenomenal. Like, that's right. We did talk about doing a bigger potential dry hop with more amount.
Right.
Because we were a little nervous because it was like, well, there's no green matter, but how much can you actually push it? Now, can you push it, a cryo hopper with lupulin powder, can you really push it to extremes? And if you did, what would you get? Your grassiness would probably be a lot less, obviously.
Right.
what would you kind of get out of it? So it'd be kind of fun to experiment at some point with it to see how
Because
far
I think that is the advantage of using cryo hops is there's less vegetative matter, and I guess you would reduce the amount of grassiness that you might get by over dry hopping with regular hops.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, great beer all around. Very happy with it. That's it for this video. Get out there and brew some cryo hops.
Yeah, try it out. Cheers.
Cheers.